Hello guys. So we are looking at the stock price of Tesla, and today the stock is down about 4%. Now there's a lot happening in the world right now. There's the Russia situation, there's the Ukraine situation, and then this has spilled over with tension spreading out to China and other communist countries around the world. But Tesla is actually not directly profiting immediately on all of the shift towards electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles. First off, Tesla has two factories, one in Austin, Texas, and one in Berlin, that are still to get online and ramp up production. But for all intents and purposes, I would say those factories are completed. The second thing is the dependence on some Western countries on oil, and having those countries dependent on oil that at times originates from countries that don't necessarily agree with them geopolitically is a dangerous thing. So Elon Musk recently tweeted that some countries like France, Germany could turn on some of their dormant nuclear reactors, because most nuclear reactors, when they're built, they would have a life cycle or a lifetime of about anywhere from 50 to 80 years, and some of them were actually shut down earlier than their expected lifetime because of urbanization. So people built cities, towns around the nuclear power station, and that caused them to shut down prematurely. So Elon Musk is actually advocating for some of those sites to be opened up, and of course those would produce electricity, and that could help with keeping Europe and the United States, at least for the short term, less reliant on certain economies which don't necessarily agree or like the United States and Europe. So you also have to remember that certain Chinese companies are ramping up their production of electric vehicles and diversifying and going to new markets. I think especially about, I believe, Australia, New Zealand, where BYD vehicles are available as of 2022. And the expectation over there has been really great, and people are buying more and more of those vehicles. I would have loved to see Tesla also get competitive in those markets and ramp up availability of its vehicles. But so far, North America, Europe, and part of China, I think, are really hooked on Teslas, and they can't produce them fast enough. So it's kind of paradoxical that you have the share price of Tesla dropping a little bit today. And even as we speak, I believe Lucid is doing its annual earnings report. So by the end of today's session, we would have an idea of where they stand. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys on the next video.